Hello, welcome back to Golden News. Here is the bad news for China. The G7 summit is an annual gathering of the leaders of the world's most advanced economies, including Canada, France, Germany, Italy, Japan, the United Kingdom, and the United States. This year's summit was held in Cornwall, England, and it was a particularly important one for China. China on Saturday faced a strong pushback from the group of 7 countries over its stances on Russia, Taiwan, trade bullying, economic monopoly, and domestic interference, with the G7 leader statement reflecting a broad convergence of the US, Europe and Japan on a need to change tack. Issued around the time of Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky's arrival in Hiroshima, where the summit is taking place, the statement by leaders of the G7 wealthy democracies asked Beijing to do more to stop Russia's war on Ukraine. Crucially, the US and Europe, the 2 main constituents of the G7, came round to a common set of language on China. For France and Germany, in particular, their focus on a conciliatory attitude to China was reflected in the final statement, which began the China section by stating, "We stand prepared to build constructive and stable relations with China." The G7's repeated emphasis of de-risking, not decoupling, is a nod to the EU approach to China, as European member countries are wary of completely cutting off business ties with Beijing. The language on Taiwan remained the same compared with recent statements. "We reaffirm the importance of peace and stability across the Taiwan Strait as indispensable to security and prosperity in the international community," the statement said, adding there's no change in the basic positions in terms of the One China policies. Apart from Russia, another new element this year is the mention of domestic interference, which human rights groups say is a reflection of the growing concern about China's overseas police stations in other countries. "We call on China not to conduct interference activities aimed at undermining the security and safety of our communities, the integrity of our democratic institutions, and our economic prosperity," the leaders said in their statement, citing the Vienna Convention, which regulates diplomatic affairs. Thanks for watching.